Guys, I have now invested $12,000 inside of SCHD, a high paying dividend ETF. And by using the easiest investment strategy possible that there is inside of the stock market, I am now less than a year away from being able to retire, from not having to invest another dime inside of SCHD at all. Now, this is a monumental goal for me because there's 12 months in a year. That's $1,000 a month invested. So that's $12,000, and it's insane that I'm at this point. And I've only been, well, I really hustled really hard to be able to do this, but I've been investing $20 every single day inside of SCHD, and that strategy is called dollar cost average. I'm going to show you guys my portfolio results in this video and how you can get started today using this very simple strategy with even less money, and you'll be able to retire as well. But before we dive into it, guys, if you want to have results like this, and this, consider joining the Patreon. Inside of the Patreon now, on the Lucid Dreamer roll, I have 7 pro day traders that post their option trades every single day, and just this price right here is a steal. 7 pro day traders, and I also post my option trades in there and do technical analysis. And if you want to do this, hit that button right there. You're getting it for an even bigger steal. 7 pro day traders, and you guys seeing the results. And inside of the Discord, you also get access to my master classes, module 1, module 2, and module 3. And these modules are going to teach you everything. I'm adding more modules as I speak. After you finish each module, they come along with quizzes to make sure that you understand the information. So guys, if you do want to join the Lucid Dreamer roll, consider this. If you do want to be a part of the dream team, where I hold Zoom calls every single Sunday going over the wheel strategy, consider joining the dream team. Right now, I only have 7 spots remaining inside the dream team on Sundays, just to keep the classes small so the student to teacher ratio is good, so I could get to everybody's questions. So the link to the Patreon is going to be down in the pinned comment section and also inside of the description. Now, here we are on SCHD. SCHD is at $25.78 at the recording of this video. Now, at one point, SCHD, I believe when it came up to $25.90, that's when my account had finally reached the $12,000 price point. That's when I was like, I need to make this video because it finally hit that price point, but it had a little pullback. I'm at $11,957, 463 shares. And as you guys can see, I am down 4.65%, down 583%. But I've made hundreds of dollars in dividends. So right now, I'll say I'm close to breaking even on SCHD, include it with my dividends. Now, my average cost is $27.04. As you guys can see, I have SCHD daily buy at $20 every single day. Now, since I'm buying $20 every single day, every single market day, that is called dollar cost averaging. So if we look at the last 5 years, when you're buying it every single day, sometimes you're going to be buying the lows down here at $17. And as it continues to go up, you're just still buying $20, $20, $20. So sometimes you're going to be overpaying for stocks, like right here when it's at $27.22. And as it's gone on the way down, your dollar cost averaging on the way down. So now you're underpaying for stocks. You're paying $24.17. Now you're overpaying. Right here, now you're underpaying. You're paying $22.53. So as you continue to dollar cost average down, it's going to take you a shorter amount of time to recover. As long as you're buying the dips and you're buying the highs, it's going to average out over time. Dollar cost average is going to average out over time to where you're not going to see big swings in your portfolio like that. You're just going to see consistent growth as long as you're investing inside of good quality ETFs. So sometimes you're going to be overpaying, like $29.53, and sometimes you're going to be underpaying, getting it at a pretty good value, like a couple weeks ago at $25.42. So I've been dollar cost averaging for maybe a year and a half, and in investing terms, that is nothing at all. Dollar cost averaging, you really see the results after maybe 10 years minimum, not even 5 years. 5 years is not a long-term investment. Long-term investment, you're looking for 10, 15, 20, 25 years. So I want to be able to retire by bringing in $50,000 per year in dividends. I can show you guys right here, SCHD dividends is around 3.94%. So I want to be able to bring in $50,000 every single year by the time I'm ready to retire, just from SCHD. Now I'm going to have other investments, but just from SCHD, I want to be able to bring in $50,000 every single year in dividends. I'm going to show you guys how close I am to reaching that goal. But But once again, we could take a look at my recurring investments. We could click right here. You guys can see my average price, $20 every single day. I would have invested $20 every single day. My average price is $27.33. SCHD current price is $25.78. So I needed to go up a little bit more. My first investment was on July 10th, 2024. And I did buy a couple of shares here and there when I seen it at a good value. So as you guys can see, let's look at it right here. I have 463 shares of SCHD. Now let's do a deeper dive and see how much money I'm going to be making in retirement and dividends alone. All right, so here we are, SCHD over on Seeking Alpha. Let's look at the last 10 years. Over the last 10 years, they're up 90%. So let's say they grow 9% every single year, and that is a good growth for an ETF that has a high dividend. So 90% over the last 10 years is pretty doggone good. Let's make sure we're still on track. 5 years, 52%. So that's what, 10% every single year. But let's look at the 10-year growth. That's up 90%. Now we come over to the dividends. Over on the dividends, you guys can see that they've been growing their dividends every single year for the last 13 years. They have a 4.04% dividend yield, and they pay out their dividends every single quarter. So that's 4 times a year. So you should receive around $1.04 in dividends, and they have a 5-year growth rate of 11.44% in their dividend yield. So if we take a look at their growth, let's click on dividend growth and scroll down. In 2020, that's paying 68 cents per share. 2021, 75 cents. 2022, 85 cents. 2023, 89 cents. And then 2024, 99 cents, almost $1, which is insane. So in 2025, it shows that it's going to pay around $1.04. So you guys can see the growth right here. You can look at the growth year over year, but average the last 5 years, I believe it said it is up 11.44%, so around 11%. So let's come over to the dividend calculator, and we're going to type in SCHD and see where I'm at currently. If I continue to invest $20 every single day, I have 463 shares. All right, the dividend yield is 4.04. So let's type in 4.04. Expected annual dividend increase was 11%. Annual share price, we said it was 9%. And we're going to invest for the next 30 years. By the time I'm ready to retire, and our annual contributions was $20 a week. That's $100 a week, 52 weeks in a year. So let's say 5,200. There we go. And let's hit calculate. So this is me with 463 shares that I already have right now. I'm going to continue to reinvest my dividends, and I'm going to continue to invest $20 every single day for the next 30 years. Let's hit calculate results. And wow, guys, and there we go. I would be bringing in $168,000 in dividends by the time I'm ready to retire. And I would have, let's look at my portfolio. At year 1 with 463 shares, I'll be bringing in around close to $500 in dividends. And yes, I'm on track with that. That would put me at break even. At year 10, I'll be bringing in $5,000 in dividends. I know you've been investing for 10 years, $20 every single day, and you'll only be bringing in $5,000 in dividends. That's not that much money. That's not even $1,000 a month. You can't live off of that. But let's look at this, guys. And just 5 years later, you'll finally be bringing in $12,000 a year. That's more than $1,000 a month. You could definitely do a lot with that. You could pay off your house. You can pay your house note, bills, car insurance. You can do a lot with extra $1,000 a month. But from year 15 to year 20, now you start to make some real money. You'll be bringing in $28,833 a year. And if we scroll all the way down to year 30, we will have a $2.1 million portfolio. A $2.1 million portfolio just from $20 a day. Guys, you could find a side hustle to make $20 a day, and you'll be bringing in $139,000 in dividends. I could live off of that. I will move to Mexico, move to Cabo, live on the beach somewhere, not doing anything at all, and I'll be bringing in $139,000 a year in dividends for the rest of my life. That's by the time I'm ready to retire. But guys, I know I said I was less than a half a year away from being able to retire. So let's say if I do not, I'm looking to bring in $50,000 in dividends. So let's say if I was to stop investing $20 every single day inside of SCHD, I was to stop investing $20 right now, and I just only had my 463 shares. I'm not investing another dime more. Let's see what will happen with my portfolio. Let's hit calculate results, and there it goes. In 30 years, I'll be bringing in $39,253. So I'm almost there. I can't retire yet. If I don't want to invest another dime, I would not be able to bring in my $50,000. Yeah, I won't be able to get there. I'll be close, but I'm not close. In 10 years, I'll be bringing in $1,000 a year. And in 30 years, I'll be bringing in around $32,000 a year, which is almost there, but it's not there. Oh, at the end of 30 years, I'll be bringing in $39,000 a year. So let's say if I did not want to invest another dime, how many shares would I need? Let's try 600 shares and hit calculate results. And there we go, guys. With 600 shares, I will now be bringing in $50,000 a year in dividends by the time I'm ready to retire. Now, here's the thing. I'm not at 600 shares yet. I'm at 463. So if I did not want to invest another dime, 600 shares minus my 463 that I already have, I'm going to need another 137 shares of SCHD to where I do not have to invest another dime inside of SCHD in order to make $50,000 per year in dividends by the time I'm ready to retire. So 137 shares times, what's the share price? $25.73, right? So I need another $3,525 invested inside of SCHD. So let's divide that by $20 because I'm investing $20 every single day. And there it goes. I'm 176 days away, 177 days away. You can 0.25, you don't have a 0.25 day, but I'm 177 days away, around half a year away from being able to not invest another dime inside of SCHD and bring in $50,000 per year in dividends by doing nothing at all. So I'm a year and half a year, I could say I'm done investing inside of SCHD. I know by the time I'm ready to retire, I should be able to bring in $50,000 a year in dividends. Am I going to stop reinvesting inside of SCHD? No, I'm going to continue to invest $20 because I want to get to that $100,000 price point. But this shows you the power of compound interest, is that if you continue to reinvest your dividends and continue to dollar cost average inside of these stocks, you will reach your goals faster than you thought. Now, as you guys see, my first investment was in 2024 or something like that. $20 every single day. So me sitting down grinding for the next 2-3 years is now setting me up for an awesome retirement because I sat down, I grinded, and I dollar cost average inside of SCHD. I found a way to make an extra $20 a day to invest inside the stock market. And guys, it's so simple that you could get started today too. And right now, I believe I'm gonna leave a link to Moomoo down in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo, they're giving out around 12 free stocks. Just from signing up and using that platform, I think you have to deposit $100. You could get up to 12 free stocks. Guys, when I first started off, I got like 2 free stocks when I started off, but this is an awesome opportunity. If you already got other brokerage accounts like Robinhood and Webull, it doesn't hurt to get another one. I have all 3 to get more free stocks. That is by far the easiest way to get started inside the stock market is with free stocks. You could take those free stocks, sell them, invest inside SCHD, or do whatever you want to do with those free stocks. But yeah, dollar cost averaging, guys, is by far the easiest way to invest. You set it up once, you sit back and you forget, and then down the years, short-term investments, less than a year. Medium-term investments, 1 to 5 years. I'm a long-term investor. I'm looking for 15, 20, 25 years down the line. Where am I going to be able to retire? And I'm well on my way. I'm very close. If you sit down and you hustle for the next 5 years, you're going to change the way your life look over the next 10, 15, 20 years. I promise you, you will. So guys, if you made it to the end of this video, go ahead, hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button because that helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. I know it sounds crazy that hitting the thumbs up button helps out the channel. It's completely free. But if you guys want to subscribe to the channel and watch more videos like this that's coming out and you don't want to miss out on any future videos, consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you guys do want to join the Patreon, I'm going to leave a link to the Patreon down in the pinned comment section and also inside the description. But other than that, guys, go ahead, head down to the comment section. Let me know if you're already investing inside of SCHD. Are you planning to invest inside of SCHD? Or if you're dollar cost averaging inside of any other stocks. If you are, let me know down in the comment section. But other than that, I'm Zeke. Bring you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.